welcome back to my channel, the best place for eczema warriors to get rid of inflammation, itch, and the uncomfortable skin. Today, we are going to talk about why your eczema isn't healing in 2021. If you're someone who is feeling really discouraged, you're feeling stuck, you're feeling like you're doing everything right, but you're not seeing results, then definitely continue watching this video because I'm going to share with you guys a few things that you should really consider when it comes to healing your eczema naturally. Now, before we get into today's video, I want to invite you guys to my free training on how to clear your eczema naturally, especially with your diet, with your supplements, and knowing your root cause. Then make sure you check out the training at the link in my description below. I totally understand how healing eczema can be so discouraging sometimes. You feel like you're doing all the things with your diet, with your supplements, with trying to manage your stress and trying to sleep better, like all of these things, trying to work on a daily basis in order to keep your eczema from flaring up. However, sometimes by doing these things, you still feel stuck in your journey, or you notice your skin actually isn't getting better, given that you've been doing it for quite some time. That's why the very first reason I want to share with you why your eczema isn't healing is that you don't know your root cause. When it comes to understanding eczema, you really want to know exactly why you flare. Yes, genes matter when it comes to having eczema, something your doctor or dermatologist will likely have told you already. However, there's something called epigenetics, and epigenetics is something that's actually reversible. And it's not about changing your DNA because you can't change that, but you can change the way your body reads your DNA sequence. Things like your diet and your lifestyle can really have an impact on your genes, believe it or not. So that's why when you're healing your eczema, your lifestyle really is important when it comes to healing it. And when you have no idea what your root cause is, even if you have a really good diet and have a really clear supplement protocol and a good lifestyle, it's still going to be really hard to heal your eczema because you're just not addressing the right things. If you're wondering, what is my root cause? Like, I don't even know where to start. To give you an idea, 70 to 80% of your immune system is actually in your gut. And so because of the relationship between your gut and your skin, you can imagine if you have a poor gut health, then this is also going to affect your skin health. That's why practitioners will always say outside of your skin is a picture of what's going on inside your gut. So if you're someone who is dealing with a lot of eczema, a lot of inflammation, then there's likely some kind of inflammation in your gut as well. In terms of root causes, there's so many things that could be going on in your gut that you might not know. I do have a YouTube video that talks a little bit about some root causes right here if you want to check it out. To give you guys an example, dysbiosis is a very common imbalance in your gut microbiome that is usually caused by poor diet, stress, your lifestyle, and toxins and chemicals that we're exposed to on a daily basis. So if you're new to your journey and you don't really know where to start when it comes to healing your eczema, at least start with focusing on your gut health because that is usually the number one reason why most people have eczema. Of course, there are tons of other root causes, but start there if you're new to it. And of course, if you're trying to dig a little bit deeper and figure out if there's something else going on that's causing your skin to flare up, then working with a practitioner is the best way because they know how to clinically assess you to see what else is going on. Some practitioners can actually do stool testing, micronutrient testing, which can give you more information of what might be causing your skin to be flaring. If your eczema isn't healing right now and you actually don't know your root cause, really think about that if that's the reason. Because if you don't know your root cause, as I said, then that's probably why your skin is taking forever to heal, or it's just not healing at all because you're not addressing the right things. If your root cause is stress and you're working on your diet and you're not your stress, then of course your skin's not going to heal, right? Finding your root cause will not only help you heal your eczema better, but it's actually going to give you a sense of relief and less stress because you know exactly what to address and how to focus on it. Now, in terms of focusing, this moves on to my next reason why your eczema isn't healing in 2021, and that's because you are focusing on way too many things at once. I know a lot of you guys are really desperate right now, right? You're flaring, you're itchy, you want to find anything that can help you heal your eczema quick and fast. And so what happens is that you guys are actually overdoing it. You're overthinking about your diet, you're worried about which foods are gonna make you flare, you're worried about your next meal, you're worried about not being able to eat healthy, you know, all the things that come along with your diet. You're just overthinking it and you're just overdoing it as well. Maybe you're going on this intense elimination diet, maybe you're trying a low salicylic diet, whatever is recommended on the internet, you guys are just overwhelmed with the amount of information out there for you. And I don't blame you. It's not your fault. Everyone's just trying to kind of help each other in terms of healing your eczema, but it can be a lot. What I always tell my clients is less is more. Doing more isn't necessarily going to heal you faster. If anything, it might heal you slower because you're overwhelmed with doing all the things. You're working on your diet, then you're trying to take supplements, then you're also trying to manage your stress, then you're trying to do acupuncture, then you're trying to, get some massage done because you're stressed out. The options are endless when it comes to managing your eczema, right? And we gotta think about our body sometimes. We can only handle so much. If we start overloading ourselves with all of these things everywhere, your body is not going to like that. So if your eczema isn't healing right now and you realize you're actually doing a lot, don't over worry about your diet, because diet is not the end all be all. It's only one piece of the puzzle. Eat the damn cake if it's going to make you feel better instead of making you feel stressed about avoiding it. Don't take 50 kinds of supplements because you don't need it, honestly. When I recommend supplements, maximum 5 or 6. Like, that's already considered a lot. If you feel that you're forcing yourself to manage your stress, like you really hate meditation, but you're doing it because everyone's telling you to do it for your stress, don't do it. It's not for everyone, right? Like, meditation is not for everyone. If it's causing you more stress, it's causing you to overthink even more because you hate it so much, then you gotta listen to your body. And if your body's telling you it doesn't like it, then don't do it. You don't have to do a 30-minute meditation like everyone else is doing. You don't have to meditate before bed because everyone else is doing it. You can literally just meditate for 2 minutes if you wanted to. If you're new to it and if you're overwhelmed already, just do 2 minutes. It still helps you, right? Start small. You don't have to do all the things all at once. It takes time for things to work, and it takes time to build up the ability to do the things without overstressing yourself. And remember, less is more, you guys. Less is more. You really don't want to overdo it. It's going to be too hard on your body. Your body's already going through so much stress from just healing the skin itself, and you really just want to create space for the healing to happen. And the next reason why your eczema isn't healing is because you guys aren't being patient enough. I know that's a hard pill to swallow, right? You guys feel like you've been waiting for months and months and months and you're not really seeing results. You guys have to be really realistic with your expectations, okay? Supplements can take up to 3 months for it to start working effectively. Gut healing can take up to 6 months to even a year. If you're someone who has a very damaged gut, it's going to take more than 6 months for it to heal. That's just the reality of it, and you guys have to be aware of that. Ask yourself, how long have you had eczema? Did you just have it in the last year? Because if that's the case, then it might be easier for you to heal. Or have you had eczema for 20 years? Do you think realistically you can heal your eczema in 2 months if you've had eczema for 20 years? Probably not. Were you someone who, following a very poor diet, had a very stressful lifestyle, and you're just starting your new healing journey? Your journey is going to be longer. Really, really remember that things take time to heal. And, we don't want to rely just on time for things to heal, because nobody has like 10, 20 years to just wait for their skin to heal. But if you're doing the things you're doing right now, your diet, your supplements, you're seeing a practitioner, you're managing your stress, then it's really just a matter of time until you're going to see healing and see changes. Be patient with the process, because this isn't a race. You're not racing between someone else to see who's going to heal faster. Like, this is your healing journey. This is your lifestyle. It's not just about healing your eczema. When you're making amazing changes to your lifestyle with the whole foods and the supplements and managing your stress and meditation and mindset, these are things that are going to take you so far along life, right? It's not just about healing your eczema. You heal your whole body. You heal your own mindset. Like, you're preparing your body right now for a better future. Right now, if you're young in your 20s, you want to have a family, you want to have kids, you want to make sure your kids are healthy too, right? So think about those things, like the bigger picture, where yes, you're gonna suffer a little bit right now because your skin is really uncomfortable and is rashy and itchy, but a few years down the road, you're gonna be at a much better place. I know you're probably thinking, yeah, I know I have to be patient, I know it takes time, but really ask yourself this question. What does healing mean to you, and how much healing do you think it really takes for your specific journey? Because if healing just means I want to be healed completely in 2 months, it's not realistic. But if healing means to you, I just want to be able to sleep better in 2 months, that's super realistic. We have tons of clients who have those goals where they want to just sleep better, they want to itch a little bit less, and they've achieved it. And when they do achieve it, they're so accomplished. They're in such a good positive mindset because they never set unrealistic goals. Versus if you were someone who was like, in 3 months, I want to heal my eczema completely. I don't want any rashes, I want to be clear. And then when you get to that 3 months and you don't see those results, it's gonna really discourage you. You're gonna feel even more demotivated. Really set expectations, be patient with the process. You're not racing with anyone, you're really just focusing on yourself. And the more you allow more time and more space for healing, the more healing is gonna happen for you. The more that you rush, the more that you panic, the more that you energetically not allow healing to happen because you're just so focused on that one goal where you want to heal in 2 months, then it's going to be hard to get there. So remember, if you're following a protocol right now from your practitioner and it's been 2 to 3 months, you're not seeing results, don't be upset because it takes time, right? Your body is probably still adjusting to the new diet, still adjusting to the new supplements. Like, you're going to see changes eventually. You're going to see your skin worsening actually before it gets better. That sometimes happens with people. Really just being aware of that and setting that expectation is going to set you up for success for healing. So to recap this video on why your eczema isn't healing in 2021 is that you don't know your root cause and you're not focusing on the right things. You're actually overdoing it and overthinking it and not allowing space for healing. And number 3, you're not being patient enough. You're not allowing healing because you're setting unrealistic expectations. Remember, healing eczema is a journey. It's not a race. You really just take time to relax and trust the process. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more on how to heal your eczema and you want more tips on how to find your root cause, what kind of diet you should be like, what kind of supplements you should be taking for gut healing, then make sure you check out my free training on how to clear your eczema naturally. It's a 70-minute training that covers all of that. You can go to the link at the description box below and register for the free training and have it delivered to your inbox. And before I let you go, if you like this video, make sure you comment below because I'm going to be featuring comments in my next coming YouTube videos. So if you're someone who wants to be featured on my videos, then make sure you leave a comment. Now, as always, make sure you check out the 2 other videos right here because I share other eczema tips, other TSW tips, more recommendations on diet, supplements, and stress, mindset, all the great things when it comes to healing your eczema. Thanks everyone for watching today's video. I really hope you get in control of your eczema. We'll see you guys in the next one.